Animal cells. All living organisms on Earth are divided into cells. Cells are small compartments that hold the biological material necessary to keep an organism alive and successful. There are small pieces that make up cells such as macromolecules and organelles. Some of the organelles you'll find in an animal cell are lysosomes, endoplasmic reticulum and ribosomes, smooth ER or endoplasmic reticulum, and mitochondria. Let's take a look at mitochondria. Known as the powerhouse of the digestive system of the cell that takes in nutrients, breaks them down, and creates energy-rich molecules for the cell. Mitochondria are made of two membranes. The outer membrane covers the organelle and contains it like a skin. The inner membrane folds over many times and creates layered structures called cristae. The fluid contained in the mitochondria is called the matrix. The folding of the inner membrane increases the surface area inside the organelle. Since many of the chemical reactions happen in the inner membrane, the increased surface area creates more space for reactions to occur. Mitochondria are very special because they have their own ribosomes and DNA floating in the matrix. There are also structures called granules, which may control concentration of ions. Cell biologists are still exploring the activities of granules. This is what a mitochondria looks like under a microscope. It's important to remember as we look at these models that the coloration is just added. Here we are on Genome Island. We're going to go inside the cell. See those orange mitochondria floating around? Let's go down to the platform below by clicking over here to get out of the cell. And then we'll click on here to go down to the platform. As we mentioned, mitochondria is called the powerhouse of the cell because they produce energy. But how exactly does that happen? Well, mitochondria use oxygen to release energy from nutrients in the form of glucose, and that process is called cellular respiration. A series of enzymes help humans perform cellular respiration and take food, carbohydrates, protein, and lipids, and turn them into usable energy. Cellular respiration takes place in the cytoplasm and mitochondria. During cellular respiration, the mitochondria utilizes water, or H2O, from the matrix and produces adenosine phosphate, or ATP. This molecule has the ability to release energy that can be used in cellular processes. The pyruvic acid is then free to cross the mitochondrial membrane. Once that occurs, the acid can then combine with an enzyme known as coenzyme A. This reaction produces acetyl-CoA, a compound that can then be utilized to move into the Krebs cycle, which we'll cover in another video. The final step in cellular respiration is the electron transport chain. This takes place in the mitochondria and is responsible for the creation of a great deal of ATP. And now we're back on BioBunny Island. Feel free to go over to the cell tower and take a look at the mitochondria over there. It's on the first cell platform. Or, of course, you could always teleport there using the teleporter.